So, Discord Princess, the new Glass of Water video came out recently. It was about the I Love Kim Possible a lot drama that happened last year. And I found this section in an E4B article about it by Death Pony that I think it shows you E4B's credibility at this point. I'll just read it. Well, there's a logical explanation as to why he's bring back KP's drama, JoJo, because Jerry loves opening wounds just to pour salt on it, and a bit of lemon juice just to kick KP down. In the video, Glass of Water Discord Princess, Lily Pete was explaining to her audience why what KP was being accused of was wrong. E4B considers that kicking someone down, pouring salt in the wounds, pouring lemon juice, etc. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think at least salt does get rid of bacteria in wounds. It just hurts a lot. It still sterilizes the wounds, though, so... But that's besides the point. This makes me think E4B didn't even watch the video, or at least Death Pony didn't, and this isn't even the first time they did that. On their article, on my Toon Critics Hat video, an obvious joke video, you know, at first JoJo, the guy who posted it, admitted that he hadn't seen the video before he posted the article on it. He even said in the article, I haven't seen the video for myself. I'll show you. Wow, you haven't seen the video for yourself, JoJo. Now granted, JoJo did go back later and added a full response while he was watching the video. However, he should have done that beforehand. That's how, you know, this type of thing works. Like, I've never made a video and been like, hey guys, you know, Ephrom here. Today I'd like to tell you Toon Critic made a new video that I haven't seen yet, but don't worry, later on I'll watch it and give my reactions in a different video, so don't worry. You know, and if I did that, I bet you E4B would be calling me out for looking overly biased and stupid, because that would be. Also, E4B seems to think that I have my channel monetized. I don't. You should be able to tell that by, you know, the lack of ads on all of my videos. Also, real quick, it turns out the Toon Critics Hat thing actually happened at BabsCon and not BronyCon, and I guess BronyCon hasn't happened yet this year, which is genuinely my mistake, and I do apologize for that. And you know what? This isn't even the first time I've suspected this. If you remember the very first video I ever did on them, back when E4B was Ichno-Anticorn, still a stupid term, but anyway... You know, they were saying, oh, Glass of Water, violence is golden. Lily is saying that the only solution is violence. And I showed you all the point in the video where it said, no, if a non-violent solution is the option, if a non-violent solution works, of course it's subjectively better. Meaning they've either lied or haven't watched the video. And now I'm leaning towards, I don't think they watched the video. I genuinely don't. So, it's either they don't watch the videos, or they directly lie to you. And they have been guilty of, obviously, doing both. Again, if you guys remember, I challenged them, give me 10 examples of Lily P being a bad person, only use archives. Ignoring the fact that they didn't only use archives, a lot of the time, what they linked didn't say what they said it did. You know, they would say, oh, this is Lily Pete defending a pedophile. I watched a video, it's E4B, and it's Lily Pete saying that Breitbart and 8chan are not credible sources. And sometimes it didn't even link to something Lily Pete actually said. They linked to something, a guy who knows 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 a guy's cousin, who knows a guy 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 who knows Lily Pete said. You know, they've done this multiple times. And this is another reason why E4B is not a credible source. Because every single time they've pulled something like this multiple times in the past, they've either lied to you, or they've clearly not even watched what they're reporting on. And just so many times I've caught them red-handed doing this. You just need to look up Ephrom, Josine, E4B. You'll see me calling them out on this multiple times. Yeah, and this is the worst example so far, because at least with the other times, I had some impression, there was at least some truth to it. It's gone from that to directly saying the person in the video took the exact opposite side of the side they actually took. And that should be insulting to anyone who's a fan of E4B, that they have that little respect for you guys, that they genuinely think you won't notice if they just casually say, oh, this person took a side they didn't, with the video on the top of the article. And that's it. I'm Ephrom, and good night.